Kekai Sanctuary. Duration increased from 6 to 7 seconds. I want to show you some in-game examples why this is such a big change actually. Let's see. What happens if you press Q with Mizuki when you hear Ilari's ultimate? The second I'm gonna press my ultimate, Mizuki's gonna press his ultimate too. Let's see how this looks. Feels good. Let me try with my perk available. Now this is with the perk, with Ilari's perk. So obviously the ultimate is longer. Let's see how hard it is for Mizuki to get the timing right. So you want to wait a little bit, like half a second or a second before you actually ult versus an Ilari with a perk. Let's go with Emre's ult. Emre's ult is pretty long. So you kind of want to wait a little bit also before you do it, because see, you can get eliminations with it. You have like 3 extra seconds compared to Mizuki's ult.
I've got you in my sights.
You literally completely deny visor.
This ends now.
Whoops, I shot a little bit too ugly there. He's gonna shoot non-stop. Almost fully counter it. So I feel like the ultimate, when we first saw it, it started being used as a Lucio beat or a Brig rally, when it doesn't necessarily work that way. It's more of a diva defense matrix. It's a very good self-PL tool. So you can use it. You can use it 2 ways. You can either use it like that against the ultimates that I've shown you earlier, and there are more examples, of course, like against Soldier Visor, Sojourn ultimate, stuff like that. Just put it somewhere around and then you can kind of counter the ultimate, but be careful because the enemies can enter the ultimate and then it just doesn't do anything. It just gives you a little bit of healing, but like it definitely makes it easier to use it that way. But also I want you to start using it this way, and I'm gonna hop in game and give you like some examples. As it's literally diva defense matrix. So I've been using it sometimes on my Roadhog when he's ulting, or even on my Soldier when he's ulting, or on my Cassidy is ulting. Why? Because I think if I'd be diva, would I want to DM this target? Yes. Because everybody that wants to shoot him won't be able to do anything to him in that case. So you have like multiple usages of the ultimate, and I just want to give you like this example that I started using in my own games with Mizuki, and I feel like I'm getting way more results rather than using it defensively. But anyway, let's hope in a real game scenario in 1 or 2 games and see exactly how we can use the ultimate, how strong it is and stuff like that. And if Mizuki needs more changes or not to make a meta, because, spoiler, I think he does. Okay, so let's get Mizuki with the buffs. But before we do some gameplay, right? I've been doing okay with the hero in ranked, and I think the more the hero is out, the more I feel like players are embracing his playstyle and understanding what he is and isn't capable of. And your team just needs some patience to understand like how the hero actually works, because he's super cool. But real chat, good ultimate buff from 6 to 7 seconds. But I feel like he needs 2 more things. Or maybe 1 more thing regarding the ultimate. One of these 2 things. Number 1, if the enemies are inside the ultimate, they shouldn't be able to shoot outside of it. So, once you're in, your Sojourn Railgun doesn't go out. Right? Because right now it doesn't do that. If you're in, it just goes out of it, no problem. But if you're out of it, it goes in. So, I hope that that's one thing that I consider doing. And second thing, I feel like the enemies need a penalty for entering the ultimate. Because if you do an ultimate super close to the enemies, because sometimes you do that, the counter is for the enemies to just walk into it. So maybe something, I don't know, like a tiny slow or anything like that. Increase reload speed, something that makes them think twice if they enter the ultimate or not. Because right now, especially because he doesn't have that big range, you know, you're kind of like encouraged to ult pretty close to your enemies. So there's that. There's that. Let me just get out. What ults can I deny from them? Emerald. And maybe when we're low from Freya spam. Or make the enemies not able to enter at all. Or that, but that would be so strong. That would be like another idea of an ultimate, I'll be honest with you. I feel like that would be another idea of an ultimate. Because yeah, the main thing that I feel like a lot of players were thinking with the hero is the fact that... Oh, I'm gonna die? No, I'm fine. Is the fact that you use like a Lucio beat. Or like a Brig rally, and I think that you can be more proactive with it. And if you make it so that you ult on top of a flanking Cassidy or a flanking, I don't know, anybody. That's gonna feel so much better. It's gonna be ridiculous. But ultimate thingy, you see that it's okay. You know, it's okay. Okay, I can have my chain soon. Oh. I think we're fine. Because I don't feel like they wanna. I don't think they'll do anything to the chain ever. I don't think they're changing the way he fires either. Maybe they'll increase. Oh, I'm getting charged by the way by shooting the 3-2. That's good to know. Because it's an enemy destroyable. So the ultimate will get changed and maybe some numbers, but his numbers are fine. If you increase the duration of the E, then he's just way too Kiriko 2.0. And I feel like they want every hero to have like their own identity, you know, not Mizuki just budget Kiriko. That's why I feel like he also like doesn't wall climb, for instance. Although him being able to wall climb would definitely make him way more playable. Okay, I'm gonna use my ultimate in Freya ult. After Freya throws an ultimate on somebody, players are gonna be either stuck by the ult or start to get spammed, I mean. Or slowed down by the ultimate and start to get spammed. I'm still on max charge. But I just want to play a little bit more chill, try to extend the duration here. Okay, good. Freya ultimate. My bad, that is not Freya's ultimate. But I mean, it's fine, I can just destroy this. We're just getting Mizuki ults. Let me go here. This is so risky because then I'm gonna get cold deck. Oh, there's another change that I would love to see action this year. Let me get out. The enemies can see your paper doll when you use your E, so that can predict your recall. Like with Tracer, you don't know where Tracer is gonna recall. Why can't Mizuki have the same thing? Only allies can see the paper doll. They'll make flanking so much easier while not buffing it directly, you know, like with the numbers and stuff. It'll make it so much more better. But yeah, about the ultimate stuff, at least make it so that the enemies can shoot from inside outside. Oopsie, my bad. I kind of zoned out. Or we can also just make it so that there's a penalty if the enemies walk in. I don't know what the penalty is. Like, there shouldn't be like something dramatic. You know, it shouldn't be something very dramatic. I don't know, maybe they can use escape cooldowns.
Step rider.
Maybe the reload time gets increased. Maybe the cooldowns get increased a bit. Like some sort of, bro, do I actually want to go in or not? You know what I mean? Do I actually want to go in or not? That's what I want to do. Can I get my ultimate soon? What if I C9 this? I'm not in the Aura. There's no way I'm gonna do this. Too close. Let me get out. I'm gonna ult myself. Ah! I got my one. Hey, doesn't matter. I got my one. Like, look, make them think twice if they enter deck or not. Like, imagine the plays that you'd make. I would be able to like slow them down or something. The paper doll works as a translator, not a recall. Okay, but the counter argument to that is the fact that a translator, I decide where I throw it. Meanwhile, the paper doll is just left behind me. And with translator, I had more liberty of movement. While with this, you kind of know when I use it, kind of know the general direction anyway. You know? But yeah, the more I play him, the more I realize that this stealth thingy, the E, feels okay. And his numbers are good, by the way. Like, his numbers are very good. Very good. Let me go in the melee. Like, I do a lot of damage in healing with this character. It just reminds me of how it feels like to play Brig. Like, Brig, sometimes, you don't necessarily just go in and smack everybody. Sometimes you just play your best, you know, like, and you shield bash the right things at the right times, you rally at the right time, you whiplash at the right time. It doesn't necessarily seem that flashy, but if you go by and analyze everything that he did, you saw that he did everything right. Then you press tab, and for whatever reason, your stats are absolutely insane because you played really well. And Mizuki gives me those same vibes. He kind of reminds me of, I think it's a combination between Kiri and Brig. He does some things that Brig can't do. I feel like, to a certain extent, he's a more proactive Brig, but he suffers from the same things, which primarily, the primary thing he suffers from is the lack of range. You know, like, he can't do anything if they play with long-range poke heroes. He should excel against Dive, which I think is okay. He's decent in Brawl too, but then again, if you want to Brawl, kind of don't want to Brig either. You kind of like want to go with other heroes, because Reinhardt Hammer will just absolutely destroy the Brig. Ramatra will just destroy the Brig. Anyway, it's an interesting hero. And understand?
We're about to ruin their day.
I'm starting to understand like what they want to do with him, and I think that he's a good addition to any support player in the game.
As quick as I used to be,
But there are some things that I feel like you can still get trapped by. Like, for instance, I would not like for them. I remember what I was saying like a couple of weeks ago, that his aura is. I wanted the aura to be way bigger than this, right? Because I want to play close to the tank. But I've seen like more and more Mizuki players in Champion. The way that they play Mizuki is they don't even care about how many players they have in the aura. They just do their own game, and then this is like, whatever, I'm in the aura. And they still put out insane numbers. So it's I feel like still we have not cracked the code with this hero. And honestly, I think that's pretty hype. Because I feel like we're at a point at which we all understand the kit, you know? But we don't know the perfect way in Teamcom to like use the kit. I should have pressed T there. Also, I would like to be able to use my E while I'm using my shift. That would be good.
Thank you.
But anyway,
It won't let me go.
I showed you a little bit earlier that ultimate is stronger than before, obviously from 6 to 7 seconds, and how much of an impact it actually makes with real scenario ultimates that you can only use Mizuki ult for. Oh, I should have landed.
We need to stop the payload.
This completely not look useless, by the way. Maybe I made them look at me. I maintain the aura. Whoops. Oh, nice. Also, you know what I realized with Mizuki? I think it's time for Overwatch to add customizable HUD options. Like, I want the E timer when I E to be bigger. This. Because sometimes I fight. If I could increase and make it like 3 times bigger, it would be way better. Or like it flashing red when I go somewhere. Something like that. Oh god, the echo. What do I ult? This fair ult. It's kind of in the middle of the screen. I don't know, something, and alert. Like, I know I go, and then literally it just goes alert, 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 alert. Because then
I'm out of there.
I won't activate it, you know? Like, Overwatch has a lot of visual effects and audio effects, of course, so you might not even see it. I like it. I like it. What? Oh,
Enemy here.
they're just vibing up top. Just a skill issue. Might be a skill issue. Unk issues. I like that. Like a wee unk time. Okay, exactly. Something. I don't want to get chained. Let me get out of here. Tell me you don't have a hero that you'd want to have customizable HUD options on.
We need to stop the payload.
I'm just gonna ult Freya ultimate. If it ever happens. And there's one big issue that I feel like with Mizuki I see a lot. You kind of don't know when to use the ultimate. And look, I'll show you an example. I'm gonna use it now, so that if we peek here, we're gonna use it like a mini lamp. Like sometimes I feel like you can use it also like as a mini lamp. Literally an AoE defense matrix.
Anyone feel like stopping the payload?
But now I don't have it for this. Let's get out. You know what? I'm gonna go with speed boost. I feel like we need speed boost. Double speed boost.
We need to stop the payload.
Oh, this is kind of bad. I can't wait for a pick here, baby.
For me? You're so nice.
Let me just go over here right side. Oh, almost. You know, honestly, he is fun. He is very fun. Almost. Whoops, give me the speed. Ooh, I exploded too fast. Exploded too fast. But I'm gonna get my ultimate again. Maybe I can ult if my Cassidy's high nooning so that he doesn't get bursted out. Or I can ult versus Freya ultimate on last point.
We need to stop the payload.
It's a good game. We're gonna try some Jetpack cat after, by the way.
Where are you going?
Oh, that's a seed.
Didn't even hurt.
I'm gonna wait for a slow or something from the Gamma shield. There has ult. We almost have Graviton. I'm gonna wait for the Graviton before I use the speed boost. Use one speed boost. Let me charge this. After the slow, I'm gonna use speed boost with E. 3, 2, 1. Let's just look for something. Let me just continue charge this. The big one. Oh, nice spell platform though. Nice. 3, 2, 1. I know how to count numbers. Ooh la la. One of the first times in which I actually used the wall bouncy thing. Careful not getting chained, Doug. I'm gonna ult Freya ult. You know, I think I'm gonna do more, explain my decisions more with the Hero on stream. He's gonna have Ram ult. I wanna save the chain for when he's gonna Ram ult. And save my ultimate for the Freya ultimate. I feel like it's super important to... This is a hero good if you're a good manager. Not necessarily a very good mechanical player, but if you know how to manage stuff, it just works. Let me throw that Doug. I cannot eat the dragon. I can eat the dragon, the initial arrow, but that's about it. Okay, you know what? This is kind of bad. Let's just get out.
Anyone feel like stopping the payload?
No, I don't have an escape. Somebody's gonna be going left side. I'm gonna bait and play here. Oh,
Over there.
almost had a Mizuki. How many people's desire? Because the tank isn't here. Okay, never mind. The tank is here. Let's get out.
Miss me?
Also, a combo that I've been doing and gotten quite a bit is playing Mizuki with Zagya. It works very well. This is very risky from me, but gotta look for something. I don't have the E right now. I don't have the E, we traded. No, like, look, that's exactly what I mean. I wanted to look for an aggressive chain and then get out, you know? But then I can't use my E because of that. That would be such a good change for him. But I've created a distraction, though. I have created a distraction. Oh, never mind. I've not created a distraction. Oh, they're so low.
You can't break free.
Let me body block.
Stop the payload.
Good. Thank you. They're gonna have Graviton soon. I want to make this a long fight. I'm actually gonna do this here. I can't believe what I'm doing. Oh, let me get out. It's a bit too risky. No! No! What is this feeding angle? I want to go left all the way. Make sure that we play the clock so that I do not cap the cap like in overtime because they have way better goals than us. And they're gonna have Graviton soon and it's over. But I think it's enough actually. I'm not gonna use my E. Waiting a little bit. I mean, it's fine now. We can use it. But I think we can clutch it. Let me get the echo. Oh, they're all so low HP. So low HP. So low HP. They won. Okay, let's play attack two with a hero. Like, see over there? I feel like you can't make mistakes because of the fact that the playstyle reminds me of Kiryu a lot. I always feel like I can just turn around and TP out. And you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. You know? You almost have my ultimate. That's a C9. That's a C9. What a way to finish this. Like, I go for some weird things that I should never be doing. So this is a hero that you gotta put hours in to make sure that you don't feed. Feeding is your greatest enemy on Mizuki. It's not bad ability usage. It's not about bad positioning. It's not about bad ultimate. It's about thinking that you have plot armor and thinking that the enemies are gonna be focusing you down. Minor perk, close out. Cooldown increase from 6 to 8 seconds. And major perk, territorial, damage dealt reduced from 50% to 33%. Now let's see it now. No way. Although a lot of you might say the following things, it is not okay for the cat to do so much damage by pressing one button, flying non-stop, not even having to aim it. I just gotta say that I think that you all hate cats. Cats, you can't have fun anymore. Poor Jetpack cat can't just exist max and press E and get a lot of eliminations. I'm removing all of the facts and logic out of your arguments, and I just want to keep my emotions that the cat should have been way more strong than the cat already is. The cat is weak and the cat should be stronger. Okay, so we'll test some games out and see how the cat feels. Definitely weaker than before. You just can't have fun with the cat. Let's discuss about a kitty cat, because I am under huge emotional trauma. Why did they nerf the cat? So they increased the cooldown of closeout from 4 to 6 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. And also this is just barely from 6 to 8 seconds actually. And this is, instead of 50% damage returned, it's 33%. So it does 100 damage with an E. So the cat general with the gameplay is kind of weak until you get the perks. But once you get the perks, you become a huge threat to the enemies. And that's good because you wanna, sometimes your DPSs don't deliver, your tank doesn't deliver, and you wanna take the game into your own hands. But usually, you just chill with the cat till you get the perks. Right now, they nerfed the perks. And although you can come up with as many arguments as you'd like that make a lot of sense as to why they did this and why it doesn't make any sense for the cat to be able to do this much damage with the kit and the mobility and everything, I just want to say that you all are just giving me the vibes that you hate cats. Okay? You hate the cats. Cats will remember what you have said. Cats will remember. Just be very careful. Alright, real chat right now. The crowd control thingy, you can't spam it that much during fights. I mean, you could get it once or twice, maybe in team fights, in long team fights, maybe 3 times. Right now you can get it once, maybe twice. So you gotta be very careful when you commit for the duels with the slow and the extra damage stuff, right? Because it does 80 damage total with a melee once you have it available. The E, it will make your dueling weaker. Michael, it will make the dueling weaker. Because right now, like, if you have the E, you just gravitate around them with a territorial perk and then just do damage, you know, by just existing in the aura. Which means that you gotta practice aiming with a kitty cat. You gotta practice doing some aim training with the cat. You gotta be more precise with how you spam this. So the cat is becoming more aim intensive with this change. More aim intensive with this change. And the slow from 6 to 8 seconds available like that, I think it's okay. You know, obviously, like, I would have preferred for it to be 6 seconds, but it's fine. Winton jump.
Positively radiant.
Come on, I got Mizuki.
Get ready.
I'm out of here.
I am blasting off.
You'll still get a lot of value out of the cat, right? Like a lot of utility and stuff if you play the cat a lot. Still a very fun support. I think the cat is the support that I've had the most since Sana's release. Insane, absolutely insane utility. And the stats don't tell the full story of how much you're doing for your team. You know, the stats don't tell you the full story. It doesn't have primal. But right now, see, I have time for one slow, and now it's on an 8-second cooldown. So I could escape, reload, do something else, and then let's say I want to go back in the fight. I would not have that melee again. I would not have that melee again. I'd have to wait a little bit extra. So maybe I can sneak in 2 damage boosted like perk melees, I call them, the closeout melees, instead of like 3 in team fights. I think that Alec mentioned in an interview
I cannot help but wonder how
that they're gonna be getting rid of territorial. Not in the mid-season, but the next season. So this is gonna be bye-bye. You know? So like, in case you don't know, I think we showed the clip at the beginning of the video before playing the cat. Like, I think that the closeout thingy is whatever, right? You can get adjusted to it, you know? But this, once you get a buffed version of it, the perk version of it, oh, your DPS will go really low. So you gotta lock in and do some main training. You gotta lock in and do some main training with the kitty cat. Because I feel like that is a very underrated part of the cat's kit. Mobility plus aim training will feel really good. Let me get out of here. I mean, I don't know why bro is shooting me. He can't even get to me. Like, let me go for the duel here. I mean, I'll just put him. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. I was playing with my foot. My bad. I got destroyed. Instantly got chained.
The objective is
Hostiles on point. Are they for real?
I'm gonna go and help a main. Look how much damage that was. Slow. Look, that would have been a damage boosted one. I did it with 1 second remaining. Damage boosted one. A perked one, but it said. Now that was on 2 of them. Careful, Mizuki rolling me. No. No. I don't think I'm gonna get my perk. Oh, never mind. I almost have it. Let's go from here.
Appreciate it.
I'll get my ultimate soon. Let me get a perk. Now you ain't somebody. I got Mizuki. Oh, such a good chain though. Such a good chain. Like, see, all the good players are evolving with this. At least I can drop a slow on him. Still slowing the point. Okay, he's out. So low. Bye. Let me lift out the Bobby. Taste the mercy with a Bobby. Woohoo! Got all of them. I think that they want to go for it. The cat brings so much utility. You know, with the TP thingies, with instant transportation, that it just makes sense to have lower damage stats overall. I mean, you can only whenever.
Tactical visor activated.
I am blasting off.
Wait, he's not dying? He's not dying. Should be dead. Keep all here. You gotta get out. We're gonna get caged. Oh no. I got destroyed. Yeah, there's nothing else to say about the cat. I think the cat will still be good. Still in a good spot. A bit weaker than before because obviously the numbers are lower, but also because players are learning how to play against the cat and what you can actually use to deny the cat. And this season is, I would say, return of the hit scans, because I swear it's so hard to play the cat. If the cat ain't banned, you have like 4 or 5 contacts against the kitty cat, and let's be honest, the amount of times that he can actually land ultimates is way lower than it was with the guy now than it was in the first couple of days with the cat. So the contact to cat and the cat being weaker is definitely time playing against the cat. While I think that Mizuki will only get stronger with time, cat will only get weaker with time. So although I understand the nerfs right now for the kitty cat, I hope that she won't become super weak in the future and just be completely a gimmicky hero rather than like a serious contender to be a good meta pick, at least on some maps and in some hero combinations. Alright, that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comments. Drop a like, drop a subscribe if you ain't subscribed, and I'll be seeing you on Twitch or YouTube streams. Till next time, ML7 out. Hey, I'm Olaf. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe. Meow.